back to my channel. So in today's video I am doing a crystal Q&A with Brielle, who is a friend that I met online, and basically we're just going to answer a bunch of questions. I asked on my Instagram story, I asked on my recent YouTube video, I just asked in a bunch of places for questions, and we're just going to answer them all. We are not professionals, we better just disclose that because we don't want to like spread false information. So if you think that something's wrong, just let us know in the comments. Since we're posting this on both of our channels, I'm Emily and I'm from Melbourne.
Hello everyone, I'm Brielle and I'm from New South Wales.
We've literally filmed this video twice already. This is our third time because first of all the camera was not recording. What happened the first time?
And then the camera wasn't recording.
Yeah, it happened all times. So now she's switched to her phone instead of her camera.
So the quality is probably going to be so much worse, but
you're gonna have to deal with it.
The camera isn't working, but it's fine.
Okay, so we've got like a bunch of questions written down, so we're just gonna answer them like the best we can, which I already said. So the first question we have is, how are crystals made? So obviously they're not like made, they're mostly just found in nature, literally, like they just like form
in mines and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know how exactly they form. It's probably like weather and stuff, I don't even know, but
some definitely are man-made, but literally like 95% of them are just found in mines and are just literally in rocks.
Yeah, like some of them are like dyed. Like, do you want to show your highlight? I've got a highlight as well.
This is my crystal collection behind me, but I have pretty much every colour you can get highlight in.
So I've only got the normal highlight, which it's not showing. But it's basically like this marble colour, but obviously you can get them in like dyed colours, which are like really bright, which Brielle will show.
Oh my god, why can't I hold these properly? I have it in pink, blue, and in purple, and then obviously the natural one. And I'm pretty sure you can get a green one, and I think you might be able to get an orange one, but I'm not exactly sure.
I've honestly got no clue, because I've never actually seen, I've only seen blue.
I can't hear you anymore.
Can you now?
I can't hear you. Oh my,
I was muted. I was muted, it's fine.
Okay. I was stressed about that just then. We couldn't hear
so yeah, the only highlight I've seen that's dyed is like blue, but I didn't even know other ones existed, to be honest.
Yeah, I think the first ever crystal I got was a dyed pink highlight. So, you know, what 5-year-old doesn't want a bright pink crystal?
Literally true. But how do I incorporate crystals into my life? So basically I would just first of all find, like, just say you have anxiety, I would get a crystal for that, and you don't even have to buy heaps. You can literally just start with one and just see how it works for you.
Yeah, and if you don't, like, oh my god, I totally forget what the question was. Never mind, I remember now. So yeah, just get a crystal that seems right for you and you just test it out, see how it is, see how it works for you. And if you think they work and you want to keep getting more, then you can obviously get more. Yeah. But if you don't know how to incorporate them in your life and this has not helped you at all, then you can obviously get some books. So I got mine sent to me by Infinite Soul. Use my discount code at the checkout, free 10.
And you can use mine, Emily 10, I think it is. Yeah. But she sent us so much stuff. Like, she's actually so nice, and it's like amazing quality. We definitely got sent quite a bit. Literally, and I didn't get this book from her, but this is a really good book. It's called The Crystal Bible, and it's got literally so much information about every single crystal. That is like the most popular book for crystals. Yeah, and it's actually really good and worth it. And I got this one. Sorry, I totally cut you off. Yeah, but this one is from Infinite Soul and it's $24.95 if you want to get it. So yeah, it just has like everything you need in it, and it like tells you what crystal is good for what and stuff. And how we use them is we put them under our pillow, and the energies of the crystals like come to us basically. So I don't know what putting them under your pillow actually does, or next to your bed in like a little box. Yeah, which is what you have. I have. I'm gonna grab it because they're so cute. But I keep mine in just like a little pouch under my pillow, because I'll have like 4 to 6 under my pillow every night, and otherwise I'll get lost. So they just stay in here basically. And I brought this little box. It's literally just from Spotlight. Don't know if that is in every country. But I just put them in this next to my bed, and I take my crystals to school as well because I'm very anxious in the school environment. So I just take them in this cute little bag with me to school, and I'm pretty sure most crystal shops sell little bags. Yeah, I feel like they do, because a lot of the time when you buy them, they even give you a little pouch for them. Yeah. Also, stones that are good for stress and anxiety, which is another question we got. and like that's kind of involved with what we just answered. The first one is like the first one is like amethyst, which is called the anxiety alleviator when you look it up on Google. And I feel like that's a really good first stone to start with. Where did it go? Mine's here. I've got a few amethysts because it's my birthstone, and I feel like I just like resonate with it, to be honest.
There's so many different types of amethysts, and I kind of like all different shapes and colours. These are all my 4 amethysts.
But typically they're just like this really dark purple colour. Like you can pick amethyst out of anywhere, to be honest.
And the other 2, well, I have my 3 favourites for anxiety because I do suffer with it, but blue lace agate is one. It's an amazing stress reliever, and I also love lapis lazuli or whatever. I just dropped that, but that's fine. I don't know how to say that, but whatever.
Also rose quartz, I'm pretty sure, helps with anxiety as well, and also with love and stuff. And there's also another one. I love how I'm just like saying random stuff now, but amethyst, rose quartz and lavender rose quartz, they both help with self-love as well. So if you're struggling with like yourself,
body image or something
stuff like that, they would be good for that. And also just love in general.
Howlite. I love howlite, which is an anxiety reliever or alleviator, whatever it's called, and then a stress reliever, and it just helps with anger and everything like that. So
there's quite a bit, honestly.
Top 3. Yeah, I feel like that's what most crystals are for, like anxiety, depression, or stress relief.
Yeah, but
there's obviously more.
Yeah, like they're like, most of them are like the first crystals that most people would get. They're like the most known ones, I'd say.
Yes.
So like they're always good ones to start with, because I feel like everyone's always a little bit stressed. So everyone can like do with that crystal, which is good.
And if you ever want to buy someone a crystal, just buy them like a stress relief one, because I feel like everyone at some point in their life is going through something that is
literally
decently stressful.
I feel like everyone does. Does cutting or polishing a stone make it work worse? Like make it not work, basically?
I don't know anyone who's ever cut a crystal, but if you're cutting a crystal, it's probably not doing the best for it.
If they break though, we should probably talk about them breaking, and like if they break, it's like kind of known that it's like, hasn't it like taken up all the negative energy, so it just breaks? It's like helped you that much that it's broken?
It, cannot. And that mainly happens when you haven't cleansed your crystal like enough, and it's just taken on too much negative energy.
Yeah.
And if you continue to use it, it'll put that negative energy onto you. So it's like kind of a way of thinking about us saying that it's taken on too much energy. And that kind of also goes for if you're like walking and you just drop it and it breaks, that's also saying it's like taken too much negative energy and everything like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like an evil eye. Like once it breaks, it's protected you. So crystals are kind of like the same as that. But like polished stones that you buy, they don't like work any less than like a raw stone or anything like that. Like they still work perfectly fine. So if that's what like you meant by the question, then no, it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, like this is selenite, and then you can also get this. Like it doesn't mean this one makes it worse because it's like polished, you know. So yeah, they all work the same whether they're raw or they're polished, really.
To go on from that, how do you cleanse crystals? So basically you can use like sacred smoke, so that's like sage, palo santo, if I said that correctly, or like incense. Like there's like specific incense scents that you can use that help, like lavender for example, that's what I use. I don't think you can use any incense.
Sage incense.
Yeah, it's like a few that work.
There's definitely some you probably shouldn't use, but you can always just Google that. Or I know in this book, I'm pretty sure there's like stuff on how to cleanse them and everything.
And also selenite can keep crystals charged, and selenite doesn't actually like need to be cleansed itself. So I've got a selenite tower lamp, and I've also got like just a selenite stone, which basically looks like clear quartz, but it's different.
Selenite's my favourite crystal by far. If I don't have enough of it already, I have this, and then I have the little sphere up there that I already showed you. But I have so much selenite, just love it so much.
You probably showed it last time before the video started.
I did. I showed it the first video we filmed, but I just dropped my AirPod.
I saw someone's knocking on my door. Hold on.
Okay, so Emily, I'm just going to speak to you guys while Emily thinks there's someone knocking on her door. That's kind of sus. Also, the first time we tried filming this, she had someone knocking on her door and I had a car come up my driveway. Okay. But yeah, I'm just going to speak about Infinite Soul. But Infinite Soul is an amazing little company. So they just sell like a bunch of crystals and crystal books and candles. And they also sell like these little, I almost hung up on Emily just then. But yeah, these little cute, what's this called? Body butter. I was about to call it a moisturizer, but I didn't want to call it the wrong thing. And then there's also these little things they have. This is like a little bath salt, and this one is Sweet Dreams and Relaxation, spiritual healing bath salts, and I'm pretty sure I want them back.
So just for some context here, I had someone come into my house to replace my oven, and I was talking to them in the background, and it sounds really loud, so I apologise for like the background noise while Brielle was talking. I just thought I'd say that because I feel like it's really random, and I'm just talking to a random man in my.
Yeah, they just sell amazing, cute little things. So if you want to buy, she's back. So if you want to buy from Infinite Soul, you can use my discount code, which is Brie10, and Emily's, which is Emily10. And they always just have sales on like all the time. Like, I'm not kidding. Yeah, just check out their Instagram, which I'll put on the screen.
I think we're talking about cleansing. So this is sage, obviously, and this is Palo Santo, and they're just in like this little shell thing, because obviously like it like falls everywhere, and then the ash grows everywhere, and like it makes a mess. So you kind of just put it in here. I'm puffed now.
You can just cleanse it with like an incense, and you know. But another question that I got actually a few times was, can you just do it like cleanse all at once, or do you have to like do each individual crystal? I'm so clumsy. But no, you can just do it all at once, just like all around, or you can do it one by one, but that takes way too long for me. I have like 95 crystals all back here, and I can't be bothered to do it one by one.
I do like 3 at a time, basically, and it just works the exact same. Like, they still work for me.
Yes.
But yeah, you need to make sure you cleanse probably once a week, because they do get negative energy. And another thing we answered before that I don't think we wrote down again was like people touching them, like other people. You shouldn't share them, because their negative energy can go on them, and then it won't help you.
Definitely.
And if like someone else does touch your crystals, I would say to cleanse them again. Even though it like takes a lot of time, like you don't want negative energy, so you might as well just do it.
Yeah, and just don't really let people use your crystals.
Yeah, like literally just tell them like not to touch them, basically. Just, like,
yeah, if anyone comes in my room, everyone knows not to touch my crystals. Like, if you do and you're just like, oh, this is pretty, like that's fine, I guess. But if they're like really just getting negativity out of themselves and like putting it into the crystal and everything, that's where it kind of becomes a little bit of a problem, I guess.
Yeah, but you can always just cleanse them again.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. So the next question is, can I use crystals for my animals? And I don't think that you can, to be honest. I've never heard of that in my life, so it's kind of a weird question. But
that was the first like thing that we didn't know how to answer.
Yeah, like how would you like use it on your animals? Like they would probably eat it, to be honest. So like I don't think it's gonna help them.
I just don't know how to answer that. Like
it's kind of weird. I don't know.
I'm being honest.
Is it still recording?
Yeah. Yes,
good.
It's still recording. I'm just like keeping an eye out, making sure it's still recording.
Okay, good.
Stressful.
So can crystals work on their own, or do we need multiple? You definitely don't need multiple. You can literally just have one that like works for you.
I feel like we have excessive amounts of crystals. Like,
like
a lot of people think they need heaps. Like, I have 95, but my mum still uses crystals, and she owns 2, I think, and they still work for her like 100%.
As long as you like use them correctly, they will work for you. Like putting them under your pillow, for example. A lot of crystals, like when you wear them on like a necklace, that can really help as well.
Or even like bracelets. So this one here is from Infinite Soul. This video is going to sound so sponsored by Infinite Soul,
it's not. It's just because we've had so much stuff sent from them.
Yeah. But I also have this amethyst one, which is from Indigo Aurora. Yeah, I love it. This one here is from Indigo Aurora. I love them too. So if you want to check out their Instagram, check out Indigo Aurora. And then I just got this one from, I think it was from a crystal shop, but I don't remember where. And it's just like the chakras of your body in a bracelet. So I found that pretty cute. And you can just like wear them whenever. So Yeah.
So another question is, can you go without sage and crystals? No. Like you actually have to cleanse them. Like otherwise they're just not going to do anything for you, to be honest. And they could do the opposite of what you want.
I feel like we need to just quickly touch on the topic about saging. Do not come at us for saging because a lot of people think it's a closed practice. But from what our research is and what our knowledge is, it's not. Like it is in certain cultures, but in many, many countries it's still an open practice and people still use it.
And so many people sage, like literally everyone that has crystals uses sage. So like it's not just
I feel like if it was a closed practice, I don't think crystal shops would be selling them.
That too, because they would be just cancelled, literally. Like
to be honest, if I'm being completely honest, I have like no idea if it's like, I think someone messaged you and said it was racist, didn't they?
Yeah. Like basically that we can't use it for some reason.
But from what our research is, it is 100% okay. And
also, I'm sorry if you can hear drilling in the background because someone's replacing my oven. So.
And I'm sorry if you can hear rain in my background. It's currently flooding in Sydney, Australia.
Literally.
Actually, all of New South Wales.
Like literally, it's a school day, but Brielle couldn't go to school because of the flooding, and my class got cancelled. So it's the perfect time to film it.
Like literally, if I have room on the screen and I'm not like covering your face, I'll put pictures of what the floods are looking like. I'm trapped like in my house at the moment, like I can't leave.
And we just had hot weather all week and now it's like raining, so hopefully it doesn't flood here too, because Australia's been through enough the past 2 years. But
the fact this is the third flood we've had in my area in 2 years.
Literally, and then like the fires and stuff, it all happens in New South Wales, like I swear. Yeah,
but then you also got the really bad, I don't know if that word is, the virus word is getting censored out anymore, but...
why can't I say it? Demonetized. But it doesn't matter because I don't get paid for YouTube.
You were in lockdown for 7 months.
Literally. So Melbourne's had it just as hard. I feel like the rest of the states are just like...
Everywhere has.
So lucky. But anyway, the next question before we go off topic too much is, I want to get crystals, but I'm too scared of being bullied. What do I do?
Get it. Yeah. Literally go for it.
It does not matter.
I used to be called all the time by like family and friends. I'd be called a hippie, like you're such a hippie. I don't care. I'm living my best life over here.
And if they work for you, like, they work. Like, don't not use them just because someone says not to.
Because of what someone else says. Like, who cares, honestly? Like, they're a pretty rock.
Exactly. Like, they can even be like decorations for your room. Like, I literally have like the prettiest ones next to my bed. Like, look how pretty this is.
I just have them on a little stand because I just think they're so cute. Like, who cares what people think? Like, honestly.
And they make me happy just looking at them because they're so like pretty and colourful.
They're just so aesthetically pleasing.
Like, literally.
But they're just so cute. I love them so much.
And the last question, I feel like we've gone through it so much easier this time.
I know, this has been 18 minutes of video, but we can edit it down, I guess. The previous video we did was like a solid 40 minutes.
And we didn't even like finish the questions before we realised that it just stopped filming.
No, we were like at the end of the video and then I like, well not the end, but like near the end, and then I like look at my camera and it was just off.
But like we cut out some questions because they were just dumb, so like,
and we didn't know how to answer a lot of them, so
yeah. But anyway, the last question is, can you talk about Moldavite, which is a crystal that everyone's talking about on TikTok and how it just like removes things from your life?
I'll put it up here. But from what I've been told, and I do know someone who has literal like 6 crystals of amethyst of Moldavite, and they have like so much jewelry, and they say it is so subtle and they barely even notice they've had it in their life, where TikTok has definitely made it seem like it has been a lot more extra. TikTok kind of is making it seem as if, you know,
it's like really
everything
bad.
That's removed from your life. Yeah, someone said their car blew up from using Moldavite,
which sounds dramatic.
But yeah, from what I've been told, it's just extremely subtle and it brings the emotions just to the surface so you can deal with them, and then that like kind of clears your path. But TikTok's just making it out like it clears your path in total and it's just done. You have a toxic friend, cut them off. Like, it's not necessarily like
it literally acts like they die or something, whereas it just does not.
I can even hear that.
I'm sorry for that.
Make a beat out of that.
Lucky the video is almost done.
I know. But yeah, Moldavite can, just like a piece that is smaller than a 10-cent coin, than a 5-cent coin, can be up to $50 to $75.
Literally,
and then like
so
a piece
bad.
of jewelry, jewelry that has the tiniest piece can be up to like $300. So if it's $5, then you know it's fake.
I assume it's rare.
Yeah.
Because they're not just going to put prices up because people on TikTok want it and stuff.
Yeah. But it's definitely rare from what I know, and most crystal shops at the moment are selling fake Moldavite because it's overhyped. Get their hands on it. Yeah, it is definitely. I mean, I kind of want to get some, and my crystal shop in my area, which I'm not going to disclose because it's like right near my house, has literally even said that they're getting it like not much at all because it's so rare, but they're getting it in 2 weeks. So I might see the prices. I'm like, consider getting it.
I'm like scared because of what people have said, but maybe I will too. I just, if people are getting removed from my life, I just won't cleanse it and I'll just give it to someone else so it doesn't work for me anymore.
Oh, what happens if it gives you even more negative energy?
True. It's kind of scary.
Maybe we shouldn't get it.
Imagine we just can't get rid of it out of our lives. Like, you know, like a Ouija board that you like contact ghosts on. Imagine like, you know how like you can never get rid of it? Imagine with Moldavite you just can't get rid of it. Like literally.
But if you have spirits following you, you just sage it away.
True. Just sage your whole house,
Cut
honestly.
the cord. Yeah, and apparently you can only sage your house once a week, which I heard from, you know. Okay, Emily had to turn her camera off just for a quick minute because someone's speaking to her, like some tradie that's in her house. But yeah, should we end the video here? We'll do the outro in a second. We'll be back.
Yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to both of our channels, and I'll put our social medias on the screen.
Yeah, thank you for watching. Bye.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa.